looking? Oh my gosh, I look like a potato.
I'm just gonna be waiting now.
Okay, wait for us, okay? Make sure you're ready when we get there. It's beauty. Hi, Lola. Wow.
Oh, wow. All right. Hi, guys. It's me, Dom. Yeah. Today is a really special day, and it's a beautiful day outside. And yeah. See Ate Vanessa looking really pretty.
Hello.
Look at that. Look at that lady. And yeah, Ate is driving, as you can see right there. Ate Kayla over here on the phone, passenger seat.
I'll go on the next one.
And yeah, it's gonna be a great day. And yeah, I'm so excited to see Ate Vanessa and Ate Bella graduate today. Yeah, yeah!
This is a graduation song. Oh, Bella's the first one.
Woo! Get it! I like how she's lifting her dress.
There's Becca.
Woo!
You're so wet,
Good afternoon, grads, parents, grandparents, families, friends, and staff. It's such an incredible privilege to be asked to speak this evening, representing my fellow parents. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that I've known some of you since kindergarten, through being the secretary at the primary and middle school, and 2 of you I've known from birth. So thank you. I'm deeply honored. I hope that the message I give you tonight will summarize all of the hopes and powerful emotions in our hearts, along with some final words of wisdom. Parents, this evening is one of our proudest moments. These remarkable young women and men who God has blessed us with have reached a momentous milestone in their life's journey. Grads, I've been fortunate enough to watch many of you grow up since kindergarten, and I've seen you make many choices that have shaped the person you are today and the person you are going to become. You started making choices when you were toddlers. Maybe you choose to write on the wall instead of a piece of paper. In kindergarten, you chose who would be your friend. Throughout middle school, you made choices about what clothes to wear. Then came high school, where you made some easy choices and some difficult ones. Do I take chemistry or biology and hope that one of them is taught by Mr. Bucker? To go or not to go to homeroom? Some choices were harder to make, and many of them were influenced by your parents, siblings, and friends. Should I go to the party or not? Which courses should I take to help my post-secondary entrance? These choices were more challenging for you because you realized they would affect your relationships with your friends, your future, and your own values. And you also knew that every wrong decision you would make would result in a consequence, some glaringly obvious and some more subtle. My question for you today is this: when you made these difficult choices, was it because of who you are, or was it to please others? Graduation is the end of an incredibly important part of your personal journey to date, but it's also the beginning of many new adventures that lie ahead. And after tonight, there will be many more tough life decisions that you will have to make. This night marks a milestone. A milestone can be viewed as both exciting and overwhelming. I definitely understand the magnitude of it. When you walk out of that door, you are no longer a high school student for whom decisions are still made for you at times. You're now a young adult who's about to enter either post-secondary school or the workforce. And while adulthood means gaining more freedom, it also means taking on responsibilities. Being an adult means being able to make the toughest choices and decisions for yourself, with or without wanted advice. As parents, we now have to take a step back and leave the decision-making to you. We'll always be here to listen and even offer a shoulder to cry on, and when you need it. But in the end, the life choices are yours. And when the decisions you make end up not being the right ones, it will hurt us to see you facing the resulting difficulties or struggles. But we believe in you. We know that you're strong, stronger than you may even realize. We know that you can get back up when you're knocked down. And we know this because you've successfully finished your high school years. In a time in your life filled with just as much fun as struggles and hurts, but you made it. And we have no doubt that you can get through anything. You'll hear many voices as you wrestle with many of your life decisions. But whose voice are you going to listen to? You've chosen Here I Am as your grad theme. Here I Am speaks about many things. It's a voice of surrender. It's an answer to our calling. It's a voice of obedience. Here I Am is a voice of submission when we make the choice to follow Jesus and surrender our life to Him. When we choose to love Him with all our hearts and all our minds. When God calls us, also answer Here I Am. Ultimately, it's our choice whether to do His will or to listen to His answer for our prayers. Should I answer Him, Here I am, Lord, or run away from Him like Jonah did? Do I want to accept His answer to my prayer or dismiss it? Here I Am is a voice of obedience. There will be times when your decisions are wrong, but there will be that voice telling you, don't do it, or follow me. You'll then choose between answering, all right, Lord, here I am, what do I do now? Or ignoring that voice and doing what you want to do. Choosing to answer Here I Am can be difficult if you're still unsure of your relationship with Jesus, if you still have doubts about who He is. It's remarkably hard to choose Here I Am when you think you can do it on your own. But if you know Him and trust Him with all your life, choosing a Christ-centered path becomes so much easier because His voice will be that much stronger and clearer to focus on. As I said before, after high school you gain more freedom. You have the freedom to choose your education, your career, and your life's path. You have the freedom to choose whether to attend class or stay snuggling with your pillow under your comforter. You have the freedom to decide how much studying you'll do, how to spend your time, and who to spend your time with. And with this freedom comes both difficult choices and accountability for the rest of your decisions and actions. Blaming others if things don't work out the way you thought they would isn't an option. Regardless of whether you always make the right choice or not, you will never be alone, both in times of struggle and success. He will always fill you back up when you feel like you're running on empty. He is there with you, always, as your strength and your shield, your comfort and your solace, and He will never leave you. Our deep hope for you is that you consciously choose to be the light of this world and to shine it so this world can stay bright, even during the darkest days. Keep choosing to say, Here I Am, and He will use you in the most beautiful, perfect ways to spread His joy. Isaiah 41 tells us, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. Grads, hold these words close to your heart. And just as He calls out your name, never hesitate to call out His name when you need it the most, because He will always answer. So my dear grads, don't be afraid when you have to make a choice. In preparation for the exciting roller coaster ride of an adventure that lies ahead, I'd like to offer a few encouraging words. If you're going to choose whether to work or play, don't choose. You can do both if you balance your life well. Enjoy your freedom, but be responsible. Surround yourself with people who lift you up and are positive, not people who will bring you down. Show gratitude to those who helped you get where you are. Be ready when life doesn't go as you planned it. Celebrate the highs and do not be afraid to ask for help when things get tough. always, always be kind. And my final piece of advice for you is my favorite one. No matter what kind of day you're having, no matter what the circumstances, choose joy. I love you all. Thank you.
That's my sister!
My heels off so me and Christian can be the same height. Good afternoon, students, teachers, families, friends, and G19.
And I'm Christian Belay, and we're honored to be your student speakers for our 2019 graduation celebration.
If you didn't already know, Christian and I were also our grade 7 grad speakers with the help of Peter Manziak. However, I would like to think I glowed up since then, and Christian grew up.
We seriously want to thank each and every one of you for being here, and dang, G19, you're looking good.
Everyone's popping off.
Oh boy.
Well, folks, we made it. It only took 5 years, but we made it.
After seeing all the hard work the grads put into their time here at SES, it's hard not to be proud of each other.
Not only are we one of the biggest grad classes, but we have one of the largest amount of staff students.
A large amount of students that have been here since kindergarten.
Can't forget to mention ultimate provincial champs,
Insanely talented artists.
highly accomplished athletes,
Unbelievably intelligent classmates.
future UBC Stoddard students,
A future UBC acting student.
bursary and scholarship winners,
And not to mention, we were consistently told by Mrs. Mahan that we were her favorite music class.
we like to believe that has carried to high school as well.
We are proud to say we are home of many talented musicians, including drummers,
Jack, Jody, Lewis,
saxophonists,
Michaela, Lewis,
pianists,
too many to name, but Lewis,
and an oboe player.
Zoe. If you aren't in any of these categories, we are confident you at least got to yellow belt in recorded karate,
It doesn't matter if you came halfway through this year.
or you've been here for 13 years.
There is no doubt that we've all made amazing memories.
We started off this year whitewater rafting in the Hatlatch River, where as a grade, we bonded over s'mores, Mr. Splinter, and the cold. This experience gave us such an amazing opportunity that it's hard to come by.
The feeling of almost freezing your legs off, mixed with the pure adrenaline of rowing down a rapid with dreamy, hot Australian instructors yelling at you cannot be forgotten.
Amen.
But during the times we weren't in the raft are when the best memories were made. This includes sitting by the fire, sharing stories, drinking unhealthy amounts of coffee and tea, and of course, 2 a.m. disc battles between the boys' tents.
But the whole entire campground can hear. One of the best things that SES offers is the opportunity to travel all across the world via our intercultural learning trips. I've gotten the chance, along with some fellow classmates, to travel to Honduras and Guatemala, and others were able to travel to Sierra Leone and South Africa.
SES also offers a Europe and San Francisco trip for music,
London for English Lit,
New York for art.
and Japan, Korea, and China for language programs.
So long story short, many of us have got to travel a lot of places in our final years, which has brought us a lot of amazing experiences and a ton of stories that will last a lifetime.
Obviously, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the people who have helped us along the way. We want to give a big thank you to our families. If there's anyone supporting us from the very beginning, it would be you guys.
Your love and support is what has got us through long nights of studying and long days of stress from classes. We are truly blessed and thankful for everything you've done to help us reach this point right now.
Going to Surrey Christian, no matter how long, is a blessing in itself, and that's all because of you guys. The sacrifices you've made may have gone unnoticed before, but we as a grad class want to never forget to acknowledge and thank you for that.
We especially can't forget the roughly $87,500 you put towards our education since kindergarten.
Holy crap. Awkward.
We understand that with our tuition money, family vacations and luxury items could be more present, but we genuinely appreciate your decision and wouldn't have it any other way. We love you.
And to our teachers, thank you for pushing us and putting in loads of your own time to see us thrive.
As you can tell, I think it's paying off.
Our years here have been heavily shaped by you all, caring for us, teaching for us, helping us, and dealing with us. Your mentorship and guidance has shaped who we are during our high school careers, and for some even before that.
Even though you have to deal with us handing in late assignments as well as the occasional unnecessary absences from class, we appreciate the decision you have made to put towards us, you have put towards us to see us succeed. Quick shout out to our favorite iPad carrying,
Finger wagging,
polo wearing,
hallway roaming,
vice principal,
the cast iron himself, Mr. Mellison.
Mr. Nelson, we haven't always been the easiest class to handle, but we want you to know that we love and appreciate everything you've done to help us stay on a good path, even when that means getting pulled out of class in the middle of a test in front of everyone to go to the office. Thank you.
Now, to the grads. Guys, we did it.
Oh, wow.
900 days of high school conquered. Christian crunched the numbers, so we know that it's somewhat accurate.
That's 77,760,000 seconds.
1,296,000 minutes.
21,600 hours.
That's a lot of school. But we came,
We saw
we praised the Lord,
and broke the law,
we took what's ours.
then took some more.
It rained,
It poured.
it rained.
It poured.
For those of you who don't know, that's a song that us crazy teens have listened to.
But as much as we hate to admit it, all this time was necessary for preparing us and shaping us to be the amazing grad class we are today.
We know that there is an extraordinary amount of worth and potential in this room, and there is no doubt that we are capable of doing great things. This year, we've been focusing a lot on the idea of answering the calling that God has for us.
If our research is correct, the phrase, "Here I am," is mentioned as a response to God in the Bible around 43 different times. The hope for every one of you sitting in these pews is that you are able to answer your specific calling, whatever that may be.
Whether you hear it right away like Moses, or if it takes a couple of times like Samuel, we hope that you would all push through the fear of the unknown
And answer with boldness and faith.
to whatever his calling for your lives are, for the simple,
Here I am. Thank you.
And this is Louise Chapman. We are the teachers who are going to be introducing this year's grad class. And we are so joy-filled to be here with you and to do this with you tonight. Vanessa and Bella. In grade 11 and quickly became deeply rooted in this community. Her time at SES has taught her to always enter everything with open arms and to take the opportunities given to you. She plans to attend UBC in the fall to pursue a Bachelor of Science with a major in Oceanography. Vanessa is the recipient of the SES Service Award and Dogwood Award.
Wow. Yes! Yes!
Noella Medell. Known for being a bro and a ball of sunshine, enjoyed a year full of volleyball, ultimate, and rec leadership. She led the Honduras trip and felt that it allowed her to thrive. Her dream would be to return to teach there one day. Noella plans on attending Douglas College to work towards becoming an elementary school teacher and maybe even eventually end up coming back to Surrey Christian School.
That's my dream.
Noella is a recipient of the 2019 Lupin Harmelin Award for Surrey Christian School as a co-female athlete of the year, an SES Leadership Award, and the Millennial Teacher Award. And I'm just going to read a little bit about that. The Millennial Teacher Award holds a special place of significance here at Surrey Christian School since its donor was Chris Hamming. Chris Hamming was a founding teacher at Fraser Valley Christian High, Surrey Christian School. He passed away a month ago, and we want to thank the Hamming family for their continued support. Chris Hamming's legacy lives on in students like Noella who love life and who want to enter the teaching profession.
Here comes everybody. Wham! There's one. And there's another. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Boom, boom, boom.